A question I get from customers is on the new toilets where they have the 3¼ inch flush valve, how can I get it to have more volume of water hitting the bowl? And there's a couple things. I talked to Kohler. This is a Kohler tank. Instead of the old-fashioned 2½ inch opening for the flush valve, these new toilets have a 3¼ inch opening, and it allows more volume of water to move quickly into the bowl, so you get a better flush with the 1.28 gallon tanks. So the two things I said to check is adjust your fill valve, and this style fill valve, you have a little knob here that you can turn clockwise or counterclockwise to adjust the amount of water in the tank. And we want the water just under the level of this overflow tube here in the center. And the second thing is to adjust the handle, and you can see there's very little slack between the handle and when you press on it to flush it. So I'm going to give it a flush here. I'll let you just see how this flushes, and it flushes very quickly. So we'll push the handle. And you can see how quick the flush is. Now we'll let it fill, and I'll share a trick with you. I also want to show you how little water is used when you do just a normal flush. So I'm just going to push the handle, and we'll see how much water moves out of the tank. So you can see the small volume of water. Now we'll let this fill, and I'll show you what Kohler suggested. So Kohler told me that this flush valve is designed at the factory under government specs. And if you want more carry, if you want more volume of water, if you use a lot of toilet paper, or if there's a lot of solid waste, the only thing they say, other than making sure the water is all the way just under the top of this overflow tube and the handle's tight, the only thing you can do to adjust the amount of water is to actually just hold the handle down longer. And by holding it, I'll show you how much more water will force itself into the bowl and also give more carry for the flush. So just by holding the handle down, we get a lot more volume of water, and even in the bowl itself, it's amazing how much more solid waste and paper it'll carry. So if you're having a problem with these newer style toilets and you need more carry, just hold the handle down a little bit longer and you'll get a very nice volume of water.